This is the new AI-powered Samsung Odyssey G8 G80SD 4K OLED gaming monitor, and it's one of the most versatile OLED gaming monitors I've tried so far that unfortunately you probably should not buy. Let's talk specs and features, demo some gameplay, and find out what you should know before you click add to cart and spend your hard-earned money. Let's roll that unboxing. Samsung did not send me this unit to review. I 100% paid for it out of my own pockets. That said, if you find this video helpful and want to help support the channel, consider not only hitting that subscribe button and notification bell, but using the links in the description so I can afford to make more content like this. The Samsung Odyssey G80SD is a 32-inch 4K smart gaming monitor and is Samsung's entry in the 240Hz 0.03 millisecond response time OLED monitor race that competes with other similar spec monitors like the MSI MPG 321URX and the Alienware AW3225QF, which I reviewed a few months ago. It currently retails for $1,299, making it more expensive than the two I just mentioned, and according to the Samsung product page, supports AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, while the promotional YouTube video says it's G-Sync compatible, so screen lag or image tears shouldn't be an issue. Samsung boasts about the sleek metal design, and I can agree it's one of the better looking builds I've seen, much nicer than the plastic body some competition offers. The screen is only about 2 inches thick at its widest point, and the stand's footprint takes up a minimal amount of space on my desk. It's super easy to put together as you simply connect the stand to the base and twist, and snap the stand into the back of the monitor. Once put together, it measures about 28 inches wide, has a max height of about 23 inches, a depth of about 10 inches, and weighs in at around 18.5 pounds. It's height adjustable, can swivel left and right, can tilt upward and downward, and can pivot all the way into portrait mode. For those worried about getting a monitor delivered with scratches on the screen, it comes with a sticky film protective layer covering the entire screen, and once removed, reveals the matte OLED glare-free display, which Samsung claims will reduce glare and deliver a better experience than the glossy displays from the competition. Taking a look at the connections on the back from left to right, we have a PC in USB Type-B port, two USB 3.0 Type-A ports, an HDMI 2.1 with ARC, another HDMI 2.1 port, a DisplayPort 1.4 connection, and the AC power connector port. And if we pay attention to the area above, we can see it's 100mm by 100mm VESA mount compatible. Hidden underneath this grill on the bottom of the monitor are the built-in 10-watt speakers that use Active Voice Amplifier Pro AI technology to analyze your environment and enhance dialogue, making it easier to hear and understand. And once the monitor is put together and powered on, you can turn on Core Lighting Plus, which adds a touch of ambient lighting for some extra aesthetic appeal. This monitor is different from every gaming monitor I've tried so far, as it also acts as a TV, much like a standard Samsung Tizen TV. Initial setup took me about 5 minutes, as I had to do things like connect to Wi-Fi, create a Samsung account, and log into the device. You can register the monitor if you like, and set up voice control options using Bixby or Alexa, and set up adaptive volume before making it to the main menu. Once you're there, you'll find you get a number of free channels, which for some reason include a lot of crime content. We've got Law and Crime, The New Detectives, Unsolved Mysteries, Cold Case Files, Forensic Files, Crimes, Cults, Killers, Crime Thriller, and more. You'll even find yourself diving into the Slender Man stabbings. It's an interesting selection for sure. You can access a menu with more selections to choose from, everything from news channels to sports, and if those TV options aren't enough, you'll even find movies to stream straight from the monitor. The built-in NQ8AI Gen 3 processor upscales lower resolutions to nearly 4K and sharpens and smooths out the motion of objects and text, so even older content should look decent. This brings us to the G8's Gaming Hub, which gives you access to streaming platforms. You've got the Xbox app, Amazon Luna, GeForce Now. You can even install and play games like Tetris on the TV using the remote if you don't feel like deep diving into a serious game. Now, I did try streaming Hellblade 2 from the Xbox app, but streaming quality sucks and looks blurred and pixelated. You're much better off playing straight from your PC or console for the best quality. The menu gives you a fair amount of options, including game genre, which is basically color profiles, where you can select presets like Eco, Standard, RPG, RTS, FPS, and more, even though I find Eco mode to be the most neutral and works the best on most things. You can also turn on and customize virtual aim point if you'd like some aim assist, and in more settings we can turn adaptive sync on and off, turn on core lighting plus, and adjust dynamic black equalizer to adjust sharpness, saturation, and black levels. A few things worth noting before we check out gameplay: the monitor has an advertised brightness of 250 nits, has HDR10 and HDR10 Plus gaming modes, and has a color accuracy of 99% in the DCI color space. Because it also functions as a TV, you can also install apps like Prime, Disney Plus, and Netflix, and quick access them using buttons on the remote. Now let's see some gameplay before we get into all the reasons why you may want to reconsider buying this monitor. Everything you hear is from the built-in speakers.
What they're going to treat you. Not just strength, he can reach out. Yes, hit him. Yes, you are the better warrior.
And now that we've covered all the marketing mumbo-jumbo and shown off what it can do, let's get to the reasons why you may not want to buy this monitor. So first off, I know there are a lot of you out there who will instantly lose interest because it doesn't have a glossy screen, and while I share that sentiment, this panel looks so good, it didn't bother me in the slightest, and I feel confident the majority of you will feel the same, but again, it's not glossy, and that may be a deal breaker for some. If you are one to download games like Tetris or Wheel of Fortune to the monitor, you'll find that as the app boots up, you'll sometimes have to sit through a 30-second ad, which after you've played a number of times can get annoying. And while that alone may not be a big deal, I found that once you've paired your controller to the monitor to stream games like those with the Xbox app, literally every time I started up the app, I had to reconnect the controller via Bluetooth, as even though it shows connected, I still have to delete it and pair it again. There may be some firmware updates on the way, but for now, I suggest playing the superior way by having your console or PC connected. I mentioned how Samsung is marketing the sleek metal design as one of the selling points, and while I can agree that it does look great and overall build quality is impressive, there is one specific part that worries me, and that's the actual HDMI board or whatever is underneath the connection ports, as a slight press inward of the power cable makes the entire internal board snap inward as if it's not secured. Now, this is a huge red flag, and I've seen a review on Best Buy mention the same thing, so it's not just me. I just hope users down the road who frequently connect and disconnect things don't end up with a broken unit because they pressed an HDMI cable in too hard. Another thing you need to consider is if you're a content creator like myself, whether a photographer or YouTuber who needs to color correct, there are no sRGB, Rec 709, or Adobe RGB modes, no color profiles aimed at creators, so automatically for my needs, this monitor won't cut it. Now, that's a pretty long list of reasons why you may want to avoid this one, but the absolute biggest reason you should stay away is that the 3-year warranty included does not cover burn-in at the time of this video. Alienware has a 3-year burn-in warranty, MSI has a 3-year burn-in warranty. I'm pretty sure this is industry standard at this point, or at least should be, but Samsung has made it clear that burn-in is not covered, and in 2024, with everyone else offering it, there's simply no reason why Samsung shouldn't be offering the same. While it does offer some preventative protection like OLED Safeguard Plus, which includes dynamic cooling and thermal modulation built in, pixel refresh, adjusts logo brightness, and will even dim the screen after you go AFK, it's just not enough to give me peace of mind. A 3-year burn-in warranty is necessary. Now let me know what you think about these things and if you feel like this is just an overreaction, or if you already bought it and have had similar experiences, please share away. I'm not really sure at this point which of these 2024 32-inch OLED monitors I would buy if I had to choose. Let me know what you think is the best right now or what you're looking forward to. Now don't forget to use my links to support the channel and let me know if there's something you'd like me to review. Now that's going to wrap things up for today. I'll see you next time.